Hello, class, and welcome to How to Rock Second Grade with Miss Howe. Today we're working on Phonics and Language, page 274 and 275. You see that? Wonderful. Let's begin with 274. And again, if you're doing the Abeka lessons, that means you're on lesson 137. Today's lesson, we are talking about contractions. Remember, contractions are just a shorter way of writing the word. So today, in number 1 on page 274, it says, write the words under the contraction. So they gave you the contraction, and you have to write what the two words are that they've put together. So the first one they gave you was where. And how do we write that? That's right. If you said we are, then you are correct. We, W-E-R, A-R-E. Excellent job, boys and girls. Now you go ahead and do the others. Wonderful. Remember to keep that penmanship nice and neat. Number 2, write may or can. Now I know everyone in my class remembers this, because Miss Howe always says when you ask to go to the restroom and you raise your hand and you go, Miss Howe, can I go to the restroom? Miss Howe says, well, can you? I don't know. Because can, you're asking for what? Your ability. Do you know how to do it? But may means you're asking for permission. May I go to the restroom? Two different statements. So here we're learning how important it is to understand the difference between may and can, ability and permission. The first sentence says, Mom, I call Grandma this afternoon. So are they going to say, Mom, can I call Grandma this afternoon? Or, Mom, may I call Grandma this afternoon? What are they asking? Do they know how to use the phone? Or are they asking, can they use the phone? If you said may, you are correct because they're asking for permission. Mom, may I call Grandma after school? And that would be the correct sentence. Number 3, write a predicate part for each sentence. Now, everyone will probably have a different thing here because remember, the predicate tells what the sentence is about. So if I was doing this sentence, it says, my silly puppy. My puppy is my subject, and I'm going to say, my silly puppy loves to wiggle her tail because when Gracie gets excited, she wiggles that tail and she's happy. My mom calls it her happy tail. So that would be my predicate. She wiggles her tail. What was your predicate? Have fun with it. Very good. Excellent job, boys and girls. We are doing so wonderful today. Let's go on to number 4. And number 4 says you're going to write the subject part of the sentence. We just wrote the predicate. And remember, I said the predicate tells what the sentence is about. Now we're going to tell who the sentence is about. So the first one says, tastes very sour. Let's see. What can I think about that tastes very sour? I got it. I'm going to use lemon. So my subject is going to be the lemon tastes very sour. That's my noun for you and my subject because the noun is what the sentence is, who or what the sentence is talking about. Let's go to number 5. And number 5, we're using the two things we just talked about and we are going to diagram. It says, mark the sentence, diagram the sentence. We're going to put my chocolate cupcake fell off my plate. Aw, poor thing. Chocolate cupcake fell off the plate. I'm going to eat it. It tastes good. Well, I know that cupcake is what the sentence is about. So that's the subject, and I'm going to underline it one time. And then fell is what happened. That's the predicate. What is the subject doing? The cupcake fell. I'm going to underline fell 2 times. And then I'm going to put a line right in the middle of cupcake and fell because I'm separating the subject and the predicate. And then right underneath that, on that line, I'm going to put cupcake and fell. So that way we know the subject and the predicate. You all did such a fabulous job on page 274. Give yourself a high five because you did it, boys and girls. You are excelling in excellence in education. Let's go to number 275. Very good, boys and girls. I trust that you all have found your page. And on 275, we are adding an ER to an adjective or an EST to an adjective. Circle the correct adjective in each sentence. Now, they give you some clues right there at the top in the bone. Make sure you read those clues so that you get that correct. I'm going to give you a minute. Go ahead and answer those questions. Very good. Now, did you circle oldest for the first one? You did? Wonderful job. Good job. Okay, boys and girls. For number 2, I need you to put on your thinking cap. Screw it on really tight. Open those listening ears and get ready to listen. I'm going to read to you about crocodiles and alligators. And I need you to pay close attention to this paragraph because you're going to need it. Okay? Did you know that both crocodiles and alligators, pardon me, live in Everglade National Park? Notice Everglade National Park is capitalized because that is a place and it's a proper noun. Florida is the only place in the United States where both of these reptiles live. We live in Florida, so we need to know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. Many people cannot tell the difference between them, but you can. There is a difference. Both of these animals are reptiles, build nests, and they hatch from eggs. But there are many differences. A crocodile is green and has a pointed nose. When its mouth is closed, some of its upper and lower teeth shows, making it look as if it were smiling. An alligator is black and has a rounded nose. When it closes its mouth, only its upper teeth show. If you visit Everglades National Park, you may see an alligator, but you probably will not see the shy crocodile. Now, I want to go over what we're doing in number 2 by giving you an example. And for my example, I used 2 animals that are pretty cool, I think. I used a dog and a cat. Now, I put 3 things about a dog and a cat. I put that a dog can bark, but a cat meows. A dog has nails, but a cat has claws. But they both have 4 paws. So on the back, I have 2 circles. And if you notice, the middle of the circles, they're kind of overlapping each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the differences, what they have in difference. So remember, I said a dog barks, right? So under dog, I'm going to write the word bark. And I said a cat meows. Then I said a dog has nails, but a cat has claws. But they both have, that's right, 4 paws. So, difference, same. And that's exactly what you're going to do for alligators and crocodiles. You're going to write what they have different from each other, the alligator on one side and the crocodile on the other side. But whatever they have that's in common, the same, you're going to write in the section where the circle overlaps. Do you understand, boys and girls? Awesome job. So you go ahead and do that. And I'm going to give you a moment, and then I'm going to do the dictation sentence for the very last part of page 275. Excellent job, boys and girls. I am so proud of all your hard work. Now, the dictation part of our book this afternoon is not a sentence. They're actually phrases. And phrases are pretty cool because you can use 2 to 3 words to have a phrase. Like, oh, whoa, that's a phrase. So cool, that's a phrase. I know exactly what you mean, but it's not a whole sentence. So our first phrase in the dictation is going to be warmest day. Warmest day. That is the dictation for the first part of our sentence. The second one is coolest night. Coolest night. Boys and girls, give yourselves a high five. You just completed today's phonics and language, and you did it in style. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.